Hi everybody, I'm Tia Cooper and I'm here to tell you all about my new book, The Tangled Web. I'd like to introduce you to Viola Oswald, the heroine of my latest book, The Tangled Web. Here she is, embarking on her quest to fulfill her brother's dying wish and bring their evil stepfather, the surgeon Elias Sinclair, to justice. It's an excellent time period to write about because it's the Victorian era, which is full of new discoveries, new events. Women are beginning to have a voice for themselves, and it gives you an enormous amount of scope. Trove, without a doubt, which is the newspapers that are available online. You can go back and search. It takes a while to get used to using the search engine on it, but you can, not only do you find the facts of what happened, sometimes it's not the facts, but sometimes it is the facts, you also hear the voices of the people that are reporting those stories, so it helps in many ways. I started writing in the local area because I met a local historian and he told me stories. I picked up those stories, and some of my very early books were based on the stories that he told me. Because I live in the Hunter, I like setting the books in the Hunter because I can walk the paths that my characters walk. It's easy, it's an area I know. I can walk along the road that they might have walked along, and I can see which way the sun's rising, what the weather feels like, and all of those things. The other interesting thing about Maitland is that it, in actual fact, was the second largest town in New South Wales after Sydney for a long time. And it was the only town going north once Queensland was opened up. So it became a very important town. Now it's a little quieter and full of beautiful old buildings that fortunately not all of them have been destroyed. Both of the above. Because my books include fact and fiction, I have to plot the factual element of the book. I very much pantser the bits in between, which are the fiction. And on one memorable occasion, not this book, I actually didn't know how the book was going to end until I got to the last chapter. So I think that qualifies me as a pantser. I think libraries are absolutely fantastic. I don't know where we'd be without them. Particularly the older libraries. I can smell in the Mitchell Library is brilliant. So they appeal to the historian in me. It's a wonderful service. It's a wonderful opportunity for people to read books that they perhaps can't afford. But then there's bookstores, and I do love bookstores. So both. Home, what I have at home. My ideal writing setup is I live in a small stone cottage. I live by myself. I can write when I want, where I want, and how I want. So sometimes I write inside, outside, in my office, dining room table, kitchen bench. Perfect writing setup. Sit down and write. Just write. You can't edit a blank page. It's been said by so many people. You have to write. Just write.